This tour, the Prince of Wales had called for informality. And indeed, when you think about it, you know, at the end of this week, we saw signs both here and in Australia, in the way the Prince spoke to people, the way he spoke to the news media, the way he dealt with and reacted with people, of what might be a genuine attempt on his part to demystify, to deformalise the British monarchy. So no dark suits here, you would have noticed, beige linen instead. And the informality and the friendliness was nowhere better displayed on the Prince's trip to New Zealand than in Hokitika. Now, nobody was quite sure why the Prince had picked Hokitika, including people in Hokitika. Mayor Durham Havel, he puts it down to local contacts in the Prime Minister's department. Kerry Ann Evans was in Hokitika on the day the Prince came to town.
Royal 1, clear to land runway, width 75050 knots. Royal 1, roger.
It's going to be a reasonably long day for some of the staff who are coming over.
Royal 1, clear to land, gear down. Roger.
Hokitika Wednesday morning, a town tweaked for tension. The Royal Roadshow only minutes away. With it, the 2 hours and 50 minutes of fame this West Coast town's been planning for months.
Well, I just come to see what he's like, that's all.
24 hours before, as Hokitika was in its 16th day of sunshine this summer, most were oblivious to the armoury of preparation needed for a royal visit. After months of mulling over menus, local French chef Pierre Esquile could finally make a start on creating his luncheon, fit for a future king. Down the road, the Air Force was ready to unload the regal steps. They'd been dispatched from Woodburn, especially for the royal feet. And cleaner Fran Edwards was conscientiously playing her part in the preparation stakes.
I think sometimes it's quite a bit of fuss made, but the good thing that's come out of it is that a lot of jobs have got done that needed to be done, and that's good. I just see your man's arriving now too.
Just on dusk, the crockery and silver arrived, shipped in from Christchurch for the big day. Pierre and his troupe could finally begin the task of transforming the council chambers.
Hiding a bow at the back.
Yeah. Nothing left to chance. Even the regulation civic chairs were given an overcoat.
And here's to Bonnie, Prince Charlie and Bob Charles too.
Meantime, the town was starting to warm up for the Prince, though some a little confused as to which Charles was which.
Bob Charles, absolutely marvellous.
Great publicity. It must do good for the town. You know, I mean, this is the only place in the South Island virtually that he's going to be.
Waste of money. Okay, poor old taxpayers paying. We should be like the Australians. Get rid of the whole lot of them.
Well, they tell us internal affairs are paying for it, so if they're paying for it, we may as well have him over here for our publicity too.
Can you start again?
Nautilus.
Nautilus.
The regal chamber was starting to take shape. This job was always going to last well into the night, but as the silver was polished and the glasses gleamed, there was time to wonder what would happen if he actually spoke.
Oh, I just might ask him to take me back to Buckingham Palace.
By morning, the pre-match jitters were firmly in place.
I like to be, you know, ready on time. We don't want to have anybody waiting. And
Pierre's day had started at 3. A veteran of 8 years on the coast, he'd had the food under control, but had forgotten the French phrase for Your Highness.
Actually, I tried to find my dictionary, but I couldn't find it. I even tried telling my sister, but the line was engaged. So, but I will work something out anyway.
Everything was on target. Hokitika was revved for royalty. I've danced with a man who's danced with a girl who's danced with the Prince of Wales. But the best-laid plans couldn't count on the weather. The coasters called it a shower. They weren't going to let a bit of water get in their way.
I hope you haven't got too wet,
Is EDO the HRH?
Back in town, a small group, including onlookers from nearby Greymouth, had started to gather outside the council chambers. Do you think he'll come over here and talk to you?
You never know.
Oh, I don't think so. I spoke to him the last time he was here.
When he was... Oh, that was years ago.
Yes.
Their time had finally arrived. A chance at royalty in close-up.
That was pretty special, wasn't it?
Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? Oh, I think he's lovely.
What did he say to you?
What did he say? I don't know. I got stage fright.
It was lovely. I wished him a good visit and a good lunch.
Well, he had a scallop as an entree, and that's all he had.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
Come the wrong day, unfortunately.
It was the spirit of the coast, tried and true. Even in the wet, its warmth was especially welcomed. Dance with the Prince of Wales.
Next on the program, a Friday night treat, something a little bit different, something